Hey mamas, it's your girl Carrie, and welcome back to another Monday Mindset episode of Mom Life, Career Life. This week, we are talking about being present in the moment because I am trying to be so intentional with this lately, and it's really hard with the holidays coming up and all the extra planning we do to make the season magical and special on top of all the other stuff that's on our plates. It's just not easy to slow down when you know there's so much that has to get done. And throw in changing jobs again right on top of that, and my head feels like it's completely spinning most days. So, grounding myself and setting boundaries are what needs to happen because of the quote we're kicking off with this week. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory by Dr. Seuss. Now let's jump in and break it down. Welcome to Mom Wife Career Life's weekly empowering episode of Monday's Motivational Mindset. And you know what that means. It's time to kickstart your week with a boost of inspiration, positivity, and a full lot of motivation. Working moms, I get it. Mondays can be tough. We all know that. But they're also a chance for a fresh start, a new opportunity, and the perfect day to set the tone for a successful week ahead. I'm Carrie Pat, your host and fellow working mom. Every week, I'll be sharing a motivational quote and we'll break it down, share stories, and uncover the wisdom it holds for our unique journey as working moms. So whether you're getting ready for work, making those school lunches, or just enjoying a quiet moment alone, let's dive into this week's dose of motivation. Let's make this Monday count. This week's quote is by Dr. Seuss. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. If you're a mom of littles, you might be listening to this with a remnants of yesterday's snacks still smushed into your shoulder, or a cold cup of coffee somewhere nearby, or what feels like endless chaos swirling around you. And I want to tell you something from the absolute bottom of my heart, something I didn't fully understand until now that my kids are a little older. These moments that you're living in right now, they're the ones that are going to mean everything to you later. The tiny hands slipping into yours, the bedtime snuggles that feel like they just take forever, the million, mom, watch this moments that just question your sanity sometimes. The giggles, the meltdowns, the mismatched pajamas, the sticky kisses, the mornings that feel like you're herding cats into the car. One day, I promise you, you're going to look back and you're going to realize that those weren't the little moments. They were the big moments just disguised as ordinary life. And if your kids are older, maybe teenagers, maybe almost grown, this quote still hits home because the truth is, even now, we're still living those moments we will one day completely long for and really miss. The late night talks when they finally decide they want to open up right when you're trying to go to bed, but you'll take it when they give it. The car ride where they control aux, as they call it, the playlist, but you're just happy that they're sitting next to you. The eye rolls mixed with unexpected hugs, the holiday traditions they pretend they've outgrown, but they secretly still really love. And I'm willing to bet that years from now, we're going to look back on this stage, the teenage chaos, the push and pull, the glimpses of who they're becoming, and think, wow, I didn't realize just how precious that time was. And sometimes I sit here longing for the time when they were little that I have to remind myself to enjoy the moment we're in, because that's the thing about presence. We rarely recognize a moment's value while we're living it. We notice it later when the house is quieter, when the schedules shift, when their wings stretch a little further away from home. As much as I hate it, I have to embrace it. But what if we didn't wait until later to appreciate the now? What if we didn't rush through those moments that we're going to miss one day? Because being present doesn't mean you're peaceful at all times. It doesn't mean you're soaking in every second. It doesn't mean you're sitting cross-legged on the floor reading mindful books while a toddler jumps Cheerios down the vent. Presence is simply noticing what's happening while it's happening. Even if the moment is messy, even if you're exhausted, even if you're trying to do 37 things at once, because these moments, big and small, when they're layered together, they build the memories that you're going to one day look back on years from now that are going to make you smile. So if you're in the little years, slow down long enough to just see what's right in front of you. And if you're in the big kid years, don't forget that you're still making memories that they're going to talk about someday. And if you're in the teenage years with me, trust me, moms, these days are going to matter more than we realize. So you knew it was coming. Your mindset challenge for this week. At least one day this week, I want you to pause and capture a mental snapshot of your life as it is right now. I want you to look around and ask yourself, if I could freeze one part of this moment forever, what would it be? Maybe it's the way your toddler climbs onto your lap. Maybe it's your partner cooking dinner while the music plays in the kitchen. Maybe it's your mom bouncing around to Christmas carols like my mom was the other night. Or maybe it's a smile on your kid's face when you try to toss a marshmallow in their mouth and totally miss their face. This one makes me laugh because this is going to be totally one of the moments that I remember, hopefully forever. We had dinner, just the five of us at home the other day, which does not happen often these days at all with everyone's busy schedule. And for some reason, there was a bag of mini marshmallows on the table. We're big on trying to throw things like popcorn and M&Ms up in the air and catch it in our mouth. Russ used to work at an ice cream shop when he was in high school. And it's apparently what they did with the toppings to keep themselves entertained before cell phones when they didn't have customers. So it's become a big thing in our house. So I took the bag of marshmallows and I just started to try to throw them into the kids' mouths. And it turned into a fun little thing. And I'm not so great at this game. So it was a ton of laughs because I kept missing their face or hitting them in the head or getting them all over the floor. And again, it's something so simple that will definitely be a memory that I'll cherish. So I encourage you to think about these moments when you're in them. Notice them. Take that mental picture and remember it because that moment, ordinary as it is, may one day be a memory that you end up treasuring the most. And if this episode resonated you, come back tomorrow. We're diving deep into exactly how to stay present in the moment when life gets crazy busy, especially during the holidays, when the chaos is real and the moments matter even more. So if you don't already follow the show, don't forget to hit that follow button so you don't miss tomorrow's episode. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat. Before you go, if you found this podcast helpful, I would be so grateful if you would take a minute, go on over to iTunes and leave me a review. If you have other stressed out mamas in your life that you feel this podcast could help, take a screenshot of this episode, post it on your Instagram stories and tag me, and let them know that they are not alone and they can create balance in their life too. If there's a topic you'd like me to cover or you just want to connect, DM me on Instagram at mom.wife.career.life or come on over and hang out in our free Facebook community, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat.